It's starting to get cold on the farm, and we had a frost last night, but it wasn't too bad. But we do have a lot of things that need to be gotten done before end of the month. We've got a lot of stuff to do. So we didn't get all of the tomatoes because our tomatoes were kind of late. So we have a whole lot of green tomatoes that we need to get out of here before the next major frost. We have to harvest our celery and our fennel. The fennel already bolted, so I don't think we're going to be keeping that, but we got celery on the other side of that bed, which I'm not going to go to because the wasps are there. But that needs to be harvested. We haven't planted our garlic yet, and you're supposed to plant your garlic before Halloween, so make sure that you plant your garlic before then. Bailey, do you know who's coming to join us for dinner on Thanksgiving? We got a whole lot of other stuff going on. But we really need to make sure we get in here and wrap up before the next frost. We're hoping to separate out our cattle today and let them into the far pasture, but we're also hoping to get lucky and separate out our youngest heifer from the rest of the group and get her and her mom up with the older heifers. Hey, Buckbeak. Hey, Buckbeak. The Buckbeak. Bucky, use your Buckbeak. Hello, mister. How are you doing? Psst. Buckbeak. Hey, look at the camera. Buckbeak. Over in the survival seeds garden, things are finally starting to wrap up. I think the peppers are pretty much done. We've got a few more tomatoes that are still green, but those aren't quite ripe yet, so probably just gonna bring those in with the other tomatoes. The onions and the beets didn't really do anything. We might get a few more we've got a few more kidney beans that just need to dry off. So for those of you guys who didn't know, little tripod here, she caught parvo. And she was really sick, and I was really worried about her. But she's been doing so much better lately. So thank you guys so much for all of your prayers. Tripod is doing so much better. Such a good girl. Speaking of survival seeds, we've got our herb garden over here. And it went pretty well. We've got our oregano. I think this one's hyssop and feverfew for Mr. Charles' half of the survival seeds collab. And those went really well, and I'm gonna harvest them in a second. And then over here, we've got 2 different kinds of wormwood and marrow, I think it's called. I don't remember exactly. But these did really well too, and I'm gonna harvest those as well. Going back to the Michigan sands, where you hear the best local. On other news, we've been having a bit of an issue with one of my turkeys bullying little Bailey. Yeah. So she's gonna be that turkey is gonna be joining us for Thanksgiving dinner. You're a big old meanie. Stop picking on Bailey. We ended up moving really fast, and we didn't actually get any video of moving the cows, but we did eventually get Charity in with our 2 heifers, and her mom, Blessing, came along too. But we're okay with that because these are all girls now, other than the one bottle baby Bunky had. So we have 5 heifers in here and 1 steer, and he's too small to do any damage.
In addition to gardening and raising animals, we have a music channel at Vineyard Chicks, and we play live music and requests Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on this channel.